Welcome to San Francisco. Just kidding, it's not San Francisco. Okay, so today I am going to be eating my bagel with cream cheese and jalapeno, and eating Jolly Ranchers and drawing doodling something, because I don't know what kind of video to make. Capiche? So what okay, my bagel is in here. Bagel. And I'm gonna be drinking this green tea watermelon. I've already tried it and I'm not a big fan of it, but I have them, so I kind of have to drink them. Okay. And I will be talking about some very important things that I have in this notebook. Do you want to know what the very important things I have in here? Can you see anything? Yes, that's very important. Those are very important things. Plural. And I'm going to be doodling in my notebook, my sketchbook. Trying to, at least. Can you hear the wind? It's terrible. It's freaky. I don't like the wind. Oh my goodness, it's moving the car. Can you feel it? Turbulence. So I was thinking about, well, I'm at the park in my car because yes, I was thinking of drawing the houses that I always see when I park at the park. Which are those. You can't see them, but they're those. I'll take a picture of it and slide it in. And just kind of draw the scenery. I can handle the rain, like heavy rain. Actually, I don't know what I'm saying. What I mean to say is that I can't handle this type of weather. Like the windy, super windy weather, it's terrible. Okay, I'm gonna look for a blank page. Okay, so I found a blank page. Now, okay. Yes, I think I'm going to draw that scenery because this scenery is full of trees and, well, I guess it could look kind of it can come out kind of interesting, but I kind of want lines, straight lines. I'm into that right now. I'm feeling the lines. Okay, so let's get started. I forgot what I was gonna say. So, are you ready to see my bagel? It's mummified. That's where I will put my bagel. This is as much as you'll see because I need to hold it. Bagel! Bagel. There's like 2 cars and I'm self-conscious. I can't open this. I think there's humans in them too. Oh dang. I'm weak today. I'm gonna be so upset if I drop stuff on my notebook, my sketchbook. Actually, on second thought, this drink isn't too bad. Did you know that green tea has caffeine? 22 milligrams, I think. Well, this particular one has 22 milligrams of caffeine. I'm not good with caffeine, but I didn't feel it with this. I don't know what type of caffeine. Or if there's any type of caffeine, or if it's all the same. Okay, so this is a strange angle that I'm going to be drawing in. But here goes nothing! I kind of have to be turned so that I can see. Okay, let's start. That's like halfway. So let's do halfway. Let's bring it down a notch. Okay, so let's see the house roofs. Okay. Okay, so the very important thing I wanted to talk about is birthdays. More specifically, my birthday. When I turn an age older, a year older. Okay, so I don't like my birthdays. I don't like my birthdays. Turning 1 year older. That's what I don't like. At one point, I loved birthdays. I just remembered I was going to do something. Okay, so I cannot speak and draw at the same time, apparently. I don't like turning a year older because it's scary. To me. Because one day I'm going to wonder where all the time went. And what did I do with the time? I'm going to wonder if I spent it in a good way or in a bad way. If I wasted time worrying about dumb things. I honestly don't know how to word that fear. I've always had it. Well, not always actually, because as I was saying, I used to like having birthdays when I was a kid. I would always look forward to them, cupcakes and whatever, taking cupcakes to classes and that stuff. But now I lose track of thought. Wait a second. Okay, so what I think I'm trying to say is that I don't like birthdays because it's just like a reminder that you're getting old and that you've already lived your time up to then. And then it's kind of like subtracting that age from how many years subtracting your age from the amount you think that you're gonna live up to. I don't know, it seems scary to me. I don't want to think about that. And you know, like when you start realizing it's almost your birthday, it's like, no, I don't want to turn a year older. I want to stay my age forever. Okay. This is what I have so far. I honestly cannot see. I'm blinded by the sun. You know, so there's like two parallel houses. They seem parallel. Okay, well, I guess they're not gonna be so parallel. I think I need to make them smaller. Do you see this eraser? You know what's something that has stuck with me for a very long time? Okay, so I think it was the other day, I was watching a little video of somebody saying, or like a trailer, I don't know if it was a real movie or not, or if it was somebody that was using their filmmaking skills to make a trailer of a movie. And about Emily Dickinson, about how her poems became famous after she passed away. I find that very interesting. Like, there's a lot of people out there that could potentially be writers or potentially be incredible at something, but they don't put it out there. Well, back in the day, for Emily Dickinson, I think it was because she didn't publish her work because it was not common for women to be poets or have that kind of job, or be respected if they wanted to be someone like that. But now it's like a lot of people out there, I'm sure a lot of people out there have a lot of potential, and people don't realize, or they hide it and nobody knows about it until they pass away. They discover all these things about them. I've always found it kind of interesting, or like even the concept to think about it. Oh, and another thing that I was thinking on the way here was about the houses. So, well, I lived in a small city. Well, I've lived in the same city for a very, very super long time. In the same city. I don't know how to explain it. My point is that it's grown significantly, and I don't like how big it's gotten and how big it's growing and getting still. I really don't, because all of the new houses they're building, they're like huge, giant houses, expensive homes. The old city here is kind of what is the word, meshing, it's kind of getting lost. It's been blending in with everything else. You don't even know where the old city here was because of so many houses. I mean, I guess it's good, yeah, the city's growing and stuff, but I mean, it also makes me sad because, well, the fields out here, well, actually this road, the road that I'm drawing, or not the road that I'm drawing, but the road where these houses are at, if you keep going straight down, there used to be a lot of fields with like trees, and in the spring the trees would bloom with the blossoms. It would look so nice. In the summer it would get the field, there was like this big empty field, but it would fill up with sunflowers. And in the afternoons, oh my god, it looked so beautiful. In the summer afternoons, ooh, used to be so beautiful. Oh, also in the spring, like when the fields would grow the fruits, and when the fruits and vegetables would grow out there, they would all be green. Oh my god, so pretty. The cornfields, yeah, they're kind of scary. There used to be one out there. I don't think it's there anymore. But the colors were so rich. Which brings me to my next point, or my next topic. Oh, on my way here, I was kind of looking at all of the houses that are out here. These have been new for a very long time. They've probably been, they were probably built when everything started to grow. I don't know where I saw it also, or read about it, but there was these servants cleaning houses in these big mansions, or big houses or big mansions, and yeah, they worked as servants in houses they wouldn't ever be able to afford. Was the kind of like the concept of that, whatever I was watching. And it's kind of sad. Because there's a lot of people that want houses or that work really hard but won't ever be able to afford living in a house. For whatever reason. My bagel! This sun is really blinding me because it hurts to see now. And it's weird because the sun is hitting me from behind, not from forward. And I'm still getting blinded. I don't think I'm a big city person. Or like, I wouldn't want to live in a big city. Because I like having everything close nearby. I don't like traffic. I detest it. I object. Well, the traffic is one. Another reason is that I like, well, now that I'm older, I kind of like the idea of seeing nature. They also built this like huge hotel that's gonna bring a lot of tourists and people in here. I guess it's fine to live near a big city, but living in the city itself is something different. In a way, I guess. Because there are like bigger cities around us. Not like huge cities, but kind of big cities. And there is 10 times more traffic there than there is here. Getting from one side of the, like on the freeway would take like 10 minutes to get from one side to the other side. If you go through the city, it would take you like 30-40 minutes to get from one end to the other. Oh, this is horrible. Okay, so it was really cold and now it's really hot. Maybe I'll delete the trees. Some of them, maybe. I wonder if they can see me in the houses that I'm drawing them. Hope they don't think too much of it. Oh, nice, nice. I didn't leave enough space for the window. Oh well. There'll just be windowless on that side. Bum. Happy Valentine's Day! It's not actually Valentine's Day today, it's Sunday before Valentine's Day. But by the time I upload this video, it'll be Valentine's Day. So, there you go. Okay, this is harder than I thought. Especially since I'm like drawing sideways. It's not, can't get it all in here. Do you guys know what a flea market is? Because that's where I'm going later. Okay, so it kind of looks like those houses connect, but I don't understand. They're not. They shouldn't. Okay. Maybe there's a wall that I cannot see. Okay, so there's this like giant tree that looks like that's what the divider is. Actually, I don't even know if it's a tree. It's hard to draw trees, especially when they're moving. It's hot. It's getting hot. It's hot. I'm so lost on how to start the tree. I'm thinking I won't do it. And I'm wearing a whole bunch of layers because, well, not a whole bunch of layers. I'm wearing leggings and then some sweats, and then I'm wearing 2 long sleeves and this really warm sweater. I didn't think it would get this hot, considering that it's a cold day already. I don't know how to draw trees. I don't even know where to start. Okay, let's try. Let's try. Guess this will have to do. I watched this interesting movie yesterday at night. Well, I think it was like 2 of them. And it was about, well, it started off as this man, he like got up and he put some stuff in his cup of water and he was gonna drink it. It kind of looked like medicine or something. And then before he drank it, he saw this thing on the floor, and then this lady falls from the sky. It seems kind of funny, but I mean, it would be pretty painful if she actually did fall. But it scared the heck out of him, and he was just like, he could have gotten a heart attack or something. And so throughout the movie, he wonders like, why did she come from this? How did she fall from the roof, or how? Why? Who, what, when, where, why? And he thought she was going to commit suicide, or that he eventually came to the conclusion that it was because she wanted to commit suicide. So then he starts talking to this girl, and then she he takes her to a psychologist, to a group therapy with a psychologist, and she's like, why did you bring me here? This has nothing to do with me. And I guess the guy was like trying to tell her that it was okay, that it was okay if it was true, this and that, and she got mad and she stopped talking to him. And then at the end of the movie, spoiler alert, I'm about to spoil this movie. It turns out that he was the one that wanted to commit suicide, not her, because he had put those drops in his cup of water to commit suicide. He was the one that was going to commit suicide. So remember that one time I was talking about defense mechanisms? Yeah. He was kind of confessing that it was him who wanted to commit suicide, when it was actually he was telling her that she was the one who wanted to commit suicide, when it was actually him. These are not bricks. Projection. But that was interesting to me, because sometimes strange things happen that change your life or change your view of things. Like this guy, he started falling in love with the girl, even though she was annoying to him, but it was like it kept him occupied from thinking bad things, and like had him wondering about her instead of himself, like worrying about somebody else rather than himself. And I was also thinking, well, yeah, I already said it. It's amazing how one thing can change your perspective in a matter of minutes. He was outside too. He was about to drink the thing, and he had already written a suicide note. But when she came, he crumpled it up. I guess he didn't want her to find out about it. I don't know how long I've been here. But I think the heat is starting to get to me. I can take off my sweater, but I don't like the shirt I'm wearing. The long sleeves, I mean. Because they have Santa Claus on it. When it should be something Valentine's related. So I'm thinking this might be what you'll get. That's a bush. Okay, I'm just gonna try drawing that. That's a very sharp bush. Maybe I'll end it later and then I'll show you guys. I'll put like a picture in there. Oh my gosh, I think I'm starting to sweat. Maybe I should like let some air in. Oh no, but then the wind. This video already feels super long. I apologize for the inconvenience. I don't think there's not much to these houses. What is much to it are the shrubberies. So I don't know if I want to finish it. Isn't it crazy how the 1990, I mean not the 1990, the 1900s, they're over? It's like 100 years are over. I think I'm done because I don't know how to draw the rest. I'll add some details and then I'll show you what I got later on. Okay.